Oh god, I'm gonna cry so much, I can already tell.
Max, it's time.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this.
Neither do I.
I know, Max. But we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max. I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me. Never.
Oh god.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
I don't know how
You
Max
don't
is
know
staying so
who the
quiet.
fuck I
would be
am or
sobbing
who you're
at
messing
this
around
point
with.
If I were actually her
Where'd you get that?
listening to this.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Nathan's lucky David didn't murder him, actually. Considering he shot Mr. Jefferson. I'm glad that still happened, at least. I hope we still have all the pictures we took of her. I know we probably don't, but I would really hope that we would. Anything with Joyce might make me cry again. Well, that was Life is Strange, Episode 5, Polarized, the finale for the Life is Strange game. At some point, I'll probably do a review of the whole game, so right now I'm probably just going to talk about my current impressions for the last episode, which, you know, might change and evolve over time, especially after, like, I watch more Let's Plays and see other people you know, what happens in theirs and hear their discussions. That always helps to help me look at it in different ways and consider different ideas that refine my opinion. But right now, I feel like it was good. It was good. I still enjoyed it. But out of all of the previous episodes, it was definitely the weakest, in my opinion. I feel like it was just... like, there should have been more, I guess. Like, maybe there should have been another episode to really flesh everything out and explore all the different avenues and to, you know, really feel the devastation we should be feeling, you know, in this situation. It just felt like some things ended up rushed, like, you know, Jefferson's capture and everything, just after how big of a plot line that was. And other things, you know, like the ending where you choose to sacrifice Arcadia Bay just didn't quite have the emotional depth to them that I think it should have had. Like, it was still good and it was still sad and well done ultimately, but I just feel like it didn't have quite enough to really get it in the way that it was done in previous episodes. So I guess it's kind of like those ones were so good with just getting that emotional punch that this one just didn't quite have it in comparison to those, with the stuff that it was trying to do. So in that sense, it wasn't as good as the other ones. There was a lot of really great visuals in this one, and unlike some people, I don't think that there shouldn't have been an option where Chloe died. I think that there just should have been more options overall, like maybe an option where Max could have sacrificed herself. Something like that, you know. I just wanted more options, you know, that really felt like it would take our choices and the different things that we did, you know, into account. So it would really feel like it changed things in the end, you know. I also don't like that we only get, you know, overt confirmation of a romantic Max and Chloe thing in the ending where you sacrifice Chloe. I understand that a kiss, like from a narrative standpoint, because I'm sure people would comment on it, would make more sense in that moment because, you know, it's the last time they're going to see each other, basically. So it makes sense that they would kiss then, as opposed to the other one where they're choosing to sacrifice a bunch of people. So kissing right then wouldn't really make any sense. I do understand that. I just wish that we could have, I don't know, seen more of a confirmation, especially because in the one we do get confirmation, Chloe dies, and it's a really problematic trope in a lot of fiction where, you know, gay people are constantly dying, like, all the time. It's called Bury Your Gays. Look it up. It sucks. And even though, yes, Chloe was bisexual, it still applies. It falls for anybody who isn't straight or cis, basically. So, which sucks. But that being said, I still thought overall it was still well written. You know, it had a lot of the same problems that the other episodes did, where some of the dialogue was kind of clunky and weird and took me out of the moment. But the emotion that was there, even if it wasn't quite enough, was still very strong emotion and you know, good emotion. You know, I obviously, you know, did feel very emotional watching it. I cried a couple different times. Yeah, it was... I guess I just wish there was more to really round it out and give it a sense of full completeness to me. And I hope that there's some kind of DLC that shows more of what happens in the two different endings, you know? Like, it'll be different depending on the choice that you made. Just, like, maybe a few months time skip or something, just to really round it out. Like, we don't know if Max still has her powers, because really, if you think about it, that's actually a bit of a plot hole. Because did she, like, just all of a sudden develop these powers because she was upset about Chloe and happened to raise her hand? Like, what was going on with it? Did the universe just decide to grant her this power for daring to try to interfere in something? You know? I mean, or did she get the powers anyway, but she just isn't supposed to use them for really big, life-changing stuff like that? But then if that's the case, why didn't we get really crazy implications for stuff like Kate? You know, why isn't her death, or possible death, rather, since I saved her in my game, as meaningful as Chloe's death, you know? Like, why is there allowed to be a world where she is alive, but, you know, there isn't the same for Chloe without nature freaking out? You know, why is that the case? And, more than that, we got the dream about the typhoon, hurricane, whatever the fuck it is, coming and destroying the town before we tried to save Chloe? Was the universe just like, I mean, was it trying to send us a warning of some kind? I don't understand. Like, that doesn't make any sense. You know, it doesn't. See, I always thought that even though the game, I mean, I knew this was going to happen ultimately, but I also kind of thought that maybe there would be this sort of unique twist where the storm was always coming no matter what. Because with all the, like, emphasis on some survivalist stuff that I saw, you know, and those letters we saw from Nathan's dad, like, saying that he had a great destiny, it sounded like maybe there was going to be some kind of reveal where the Prescotts knew the storm was coming, and they'd been, like, preparing for it all this time and stuff like that. And I thought that was going to tie in more with, like, Max having her powers. Like, maybe the Prescott family, you know, members of their family had powers of some kind and stuff like that to know the storm was coming. And I don't know, I guess I thought that there was going to be some kind of surprising twist about that, and there wasn't. So in that end, I'm a little disappointed because I thought that would have been really cool. But as it is, I would still highly, highly recommend this game. It was a very emotional journey and a hell of a ride, and it was really, really good. And I very much enjoyed it, even with the things that I would change. I do appreciate that they do, you know, confirm that romance, at least in one of the endings, even if, you know, I didn't get the overt confirmation I wanted in the other one with my playthrough as well. I do appreciate that it was there at all. I just think, you know, there are some problematic elements with the way it was written that, you know, should be talked about and considered. But that doesn't mean it wasn't an excellent game, because it was. It was a really excellent game. And even though I'm a little disappointed about the ending, and I think it could have been done better, and I wish there was more, and I hope there's going to be a DLC, I still really, really, really enjoyed it, and this is probably one of my new favorite games. I would definitely say that it's one of my new favorite games. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this playthrough and hearing me rant about stuff. My next game that I'm going to be playing will either be Telltale's Game of Thrones or Soma, or I might be able to work out something where I'm sort of playing both of them because I'm spoiled for the first 5 episodes of the Game of Thrones series because I watched Let's Plays before I started doing this. I am going to make sure I play the 6th and final episode blind, though, just so you guys know, or without knowing spoilers, I should say. And, yeah. So that's what's next on my list, and I'll be trying to figure out some other fun things I can maybe do in the meantime, like some video game reviews or some one-night specials, stuff like that. I really hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I enjoyed the hell out of this game, and I would highly recommend it. So, anyway, my name's Cosmo, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.